YouTube, what up? Man, I feel like I can finally talk, man. It's been so long, man. We've been waiting for this. Y'all see where I'm at? Man, I'm on patio, new little setup. You know, at the old crib, I really couldn't have this just because I had a roommate and stuff like that. But now I can actually talk to y'all like on some real stuff. So we gonna get it in. If you don't know me, my name is Joseph. Joseph the Great on IG. Joseph the Great across all platforms. You know what I'm saying? All my links to my other stuff is gonna be in the description. But you know, I'm really just on here to update y'all about my situation, man. Let's see, I got the bonnet on. I got locks. I don't even know where I got this bonnet at, but I think it's pretty dope. I like it. So, if you're a new sub, new person, just remember that you aren't subscribed. So you should probably go in and subscribe though, because there's gonna be a lot of good stuff on here. Long story short, let's go ahead and go back to about 3 months ago. Also, if you know, I'm an advocate, you know what I'm saying, for the ganja, for the herb, because you know that I'm a first gen in America. So both my parents are from Jamaica. So, I'm Rasta from creation, you know what I'm saying. I may not eat all the ITAL diet stuff that they do, but for the most part, the way of life is something that I practice often, you see. So yeah, this is not about cool points. It's a sacramental thing for me, consciousness thing for me, relaxation thing for me. Bring your itch together, you know what I'm saying, so you can think about your next move and whatnot. Be patient, listen. So yeah, grab your little thing. We gonna talk, man. We gonna chat it up. So man, amazing vibes. But I go back to about 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. If y'all don't know, I had my white car. It was a Kia K5. Kia K5 22, what are them? 22? Yeah. Amazing car. I love that car. On my way from the dentist to get my porcelain, on my way back, I ran over a box of paint on the expressway, and it messed up my suspension components up underneath the car. I had to get it towed. This day I think it was free. I don't even know. I think it was actually snowing that day. I had to get my car towed. Completely shifted everything in my life at that point. How am I gonna get around? How am I gonna get to work? How am I gonna do all these things? And the number one thing I continued to do was trust God about it. Unfortunately, I didn't have gap insurance either. So I didn't have gap insurance. I just had the car. The payout was good, but because I didn't have gap insurance, I had to pay that deductible. So because I had to pay that deductible, I didn't get a check back. Right? I didn't get a check back. But this is why it's always good to save some type of bread. It's always good to save some type of money. Some 500, 300, 400, 700. It's always good to save some type of bread, because you know why? Life has a funny way of showing you that you ain't in control, right? Life has a funny way of showing you that you ain't in control. So a lot of people think that they're in control. Your boss, your manager, this coach, this professor, they think that they're in control. And I want to tell you that they're not. They are not. Because who gave you your life? Christ, right? So he is ultimately in control. Now people have their own free will, so they can do what they want. You cannot save money, or you can save money and help yourself. The Bible advises you to store up for the future, because the days are evil, right? The days were evil. But I have money saved up. So I went in and I put $2,000 think 2,500 grand on my Dodge Challenger. Now that set me kinda, I don't want to say kinda back, but it was unexpected. So that money that I was trying to cater to something else, you know, it definitely took away from. But you need a vehicle to get around. So I saved my money, got the vehicle, boom. I started getting this urge to want to talk to you guys more. So I started getting up really early, 3:30 in the morning. I'm reading books. I'm trying to bust out these encouragement videos for y'all. All this stuff, right? And then my roommate, he doesn't wake up at the same time as I do. So I'm disturbing him. So he's telling me, hey man, can you shut down the music? Can you know, hey, I'm trying to sleep, you know. I started realizing that I have to get out of the house. Sometimes you have to make some adjustments to get to where you want to get, because I realized something about life. Life is about doing things that you don't want to do every day to get to where you want to get, right? People want to be a champion. People are champions. Do they want to train every day? No. People want to be this. People want to be that. You don't always get what you want just by working hard for it. You have to keep showing up every day. So I know that during that time when I had the roommate and stuff like that, I was trying to get up, I was trying to record, I was trying to do all these things, and I just couldn't do them because I was walking on eggshells because somebody else was there. So I made a big step, I made a big move, and I used a little bit of my last savings to get into this apartment so I can make more content, I can make more, you know, videos for you guys to help you guys, because I'm trying to help y'all not just get girls or become more attractive or whatever the case may be, but to actually help you, right? Because I realized something about not having a father in the life, you know, or in your life, because a lot of men are trying to be a man that they never saw. So the lessons that I'm learning now, I want to be able to give to y'all some of the things that I've experienced, you know what I'm saying? Man, it really don't matter what age you are, bro. To be honest, man. It don't matter if you're 28, 29. I could still be receptive of something that you got, right? You could still be receptive of something that I have, even though I may be younger than you. Because I've endured a lot of stuff. I ruptured my knee in 2022. You know what I'm saying? Toxic relationships. Bro, man, so many things, you know, that have happened to me that has helped cultivate who I am today. A long story short, I ended up moving in here. I love my space now. I love what I'm doing. And I get to make content for you guys every day. This is something I want to do. This is something that I've been wanting to do. It hasn't been off my mind. You know, the world don't know your plans. So a fall back, I look like a fall off to people who don't know you. I want you to always remember that. A fall back, I look like a fall off to somebody who don't know your plans. So you really can't worry about the next man, what they gotta say, what they gotta do, or what they want to do, or say about you, because at the end of the day, you don't even like anybody everywhere. You don't like, I said it wrong. At the end of the day, you don't like everybody anyway. So you don't need to try to get everybody's approval. Just do it. Right? I was looking for the need to get people's approval to get this place, but then I was like, you know what, I just need to do it. No matter what. Because I need to be able to make more content. This isn't about money, this isn't about anything, it's about making more content to help y'all. But also to give y'all some game about, like, it don't matter what you're going through throughout life. You gotta remember that life is gonna come with challenges. What is a life without challenges? That's a weak life that I don't want. No challenges? Your challenges are the only thing that makes your success stories that valuable. Right? See, an American dream or a top-notch story started from not the best start, right? Look at LeBron James. No father, you know what I'm saying, when he was young. Single mother. Now, he's equally the most hated NBA player, but he's also the most loved NBA player. Bob Marley. He came from a third world country, you know what I'm saying? He was outcast, you know what I'm saying? His father was a white man, right? They called him outcast. They talked about him, but he made it from Jamaica internationally, all parts of the world, Japan, London, all these places. It's possible. It's possible, man. Right? But you gotta believe that. You gotta make sure that you're feeding your brain and your vibes around you with nothing but positivity, because your friends, your people who don't want you to succeed will tell you not to do it, man. I'm telling you. The people that you think love you will be around you telling you not to do something that you've been wanting to do. They'll tell you not to do it. They'll tell you don't. It's not a good idea. They'll tell you, nah, I don't know. Semi-doubtful. You don't want to be around people like that, right? Because you want to work your gifts. And, you know, that's what I encourage y'all to do. If you don't subscribe and be here, man, I ain't gonna lie. We pushing out nothing but positivity. We pushing out nothing but believing in each other. Telling other people, telling each other that we can do it. It is possible, right? I had nothing, and God exalted me. Seriously, I had nothing. My story is quite a one. I had nothing, but God exalted me in this place, in the content, in my creativeness, my creative sense, all these things, through Him. But if there's one thing I haven't learned throughout this journey the most, it's been, even when it seems hard, you're growing. That's so powerful though. Even when it seems hard, you're growing right then, right there. So when you think God is being indifferent about your sufferings, He's there watching you, seeing what you're gonna do. Are you gonna keep going? That's all it takes for you to stop. I don't know. That won't be me. I'm not gonna stop, and you shouldn't either. Whatever idea you have, whatever thing you want to cultivate, you want to work towards, go chase it, man. Stop worrying about what other people are saying, because they're gonna say something anyway. Have you ever noticed, even when there's a right answer, there always has to be somebody that says, nah, that ain't it. There always has to be. Anytime there is a right answer, there has to be someone to say, nah, that ain't it. Nah. Always. In everything. They denied Christ, and Christ was literally sitting there giving people miracles. They denied Him. They said, nah, that ain't right. And they just watched it. So what does that show you? That shows you that it don't matter what you do. It don't matter what you say. They're going to say something anyway. So you might as well do it. You might as well take the risk and do it. At least if you don't make it, at least you learn something out of it. At least you can do this now. At least you can, somewhere down the line, there's going to be light. But you have to follow the dark trail. A lot of people forget that, yeah, they show you the mansions, the cars, the nice everything. But the truth of the matter is that this thing is ugly. The process is ugly. It's not good. It hurts. It's painful. You're going to be tired, all these things. But you got to believe, and you got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing. If you enjoyed this today, man, hey, we're going to have a good time here. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. If you drew some inspiration from this, if this touched you in any type of way, you know, please leave a comment, say something, so I know you're real, so I know you watched. But this video today is just gonna really be, you know, update on my situation, what's going on now, and just giving y'all some game, man, about confidence, man, believing in yourself. Right? It's okay. I have hard times too. Bro, you're not alone. I have hard times all the time. Every day there's something. But I'm enduring it though. I'm taking it on. The best way to handle any type of fear is head on. Right? That's the best way to handle any fear is head on. So whatever fear you have, whatever you don't want to do, let's face it this week, head on. I want to get up at this time. I want to drink this green machine drink. I want to, you know, work out. Let's just do it for 1 week. 1 week. 3 days till Wednesday. I guarantee you if you make it a Wednesday though, you're going to want to do Thursday and Friday. Because if you don't, you won't even feel complete. People say it takes 21 days to build a habit. I don't believe it. I think it only takes really a week. Because if you fall off after a week, I know you were thinking about it on week 2. But I know it hurt more to try to get back into it because you feel like you steered away for so long. But it's okay. I'm here to tell you to get back. Let's go. It's Joseph the Great. If you enjoyed this, subscribe. Make sure you follow my other socials. See you when I see you. Peace.